Hey there, this is Sam with Bulldog Rooter. I'm doing a video inspection of the main line at 3411 South High Drive in Spokane, Washington. And right now what we're looking at right here is where the main line connects to the city sewer. So we're going to start pulling back here and see the condition of the pipe, and I'll explain some things about what type of pipe it is, and we'll start from there. Okay, so what we're looking at right now as I start pulling back is 4-inch concrete. And so far the concrete seems to be in pretty great condition. Right now the bottom of the pipe is where you see all that water flowing at the right hand side of the screen. Keep pulling back here real fast. And right there you see there's a lip. Concrete was usually put in 3 to 4 foot sections, and over time those sections will settle inside of the ground. But this lip is very, very normal to see, especially with the age of the pipe. This was put in 1970, and this one is not a bad little separation at all. There's little to no issue with it. Pulling back here, we're at 75 feet. And you can see right here another one of those separation. It's normal to see root growth inside of these separations. Right here you can see at the top of the pipe, the bottom of the screen is now in the bottom right hand corner, or the bottom of the pipe is now in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. And you can just see that there's some roots growing in on the top of the pipe. I was called out because the main line wasn't draining at all. The whole house was backing up, and what I did was I used my my cable with a 2-inch cutter bit and cut through these. Seems to be cleaned up pretty well. That shouldn't be too bad. That's a pretty healthy root growth though. Might be something we want to address later. Keep pulling back here. About 70 feet. You can see those swirl marks around the pipe. That's from my cable, cleaning it out and whatnot. Another minor separation there. Nothing too bad. The bottom of the screen is actually, the bottom of the pipe is actually shifted over to the left hand side of the screen. Alrighty, we're pulling back. We're coming up on 65 feet here pretty quick. Another little separation, it looks like. Just a little bit of root growth. Once again, pretty normal. This root growth doesn't look very bad at all. All this stuff seems pretty maintainable as long as you're getting it cabled out every once in a while to make sure it doesn't have a good chance to grow. You should be just fine. Alrighty, another minor separation there. All these separations that I've talked about don't really seem to be a very big issue at all. The root growth is definitely something to keep up on. You can see there the bottom of the pipe is where the water is trickling, kind of the top right hand corner of the screen, and there's some more roots in that separation right there. Alrighty, there's another separation with some more roots. Pulling back here, we're getting to about 50 feet out from the clean out. It looks like right here from concrete we switch over to what's called Orangeburg pipe, which is also 4-inch. Right now Orangeburg is a tar paper sewer pipe, and the issue with that is it's just not a very good pipe. It wasn't a good substance to use, and over time it'll start to bulb out and actually construct your pipe. And then, let's see here. Looks like a kind of a bigger separation right here where it goes into concrete, but water's still getting by it. So as I was saying, it'll start to bulb out and create obstructions in your pipe and restrict flow. and then after that, once it's cabled, a lot of times we'll rip those bulbs out, and the pipe will actually slowly start to collapse on itself and ovalize out, restricting a lot of flow. You can kind of see in the bottom left corner of the screen right there how it's just sort of cracked a little bit, and it kind of bulbs up for a second as I push by it. Alrighty, keep pulling back here. Luckily, the Orangeburg doesn't look to be in too horrible of shape right now. As I say that, a pretty hefty root growth comes through. I cut out a lot of that stuff and washed a lot of it down the line as I was running water and whatnot when I was testing the line, but roots are definitely something, once again, that you're going to want to be keep up on. I would suggest probably a 1 to 2 year maintenance. Have us come out, get rid of these roots, make sure everything's going well, because this one looks pretty hefty. I cut through it with my blade, and you know, it could definitely grow back. It probably will grow back, and it's definitely something to keep in mind. Alrighty. Pulling back now, we're hitting about 43, 42 feet. Not seeing too many bulbs around the pipe, but this pipe's definitely been cabled out. You can see yet another little separation. There's some more root growth getting in there. Keep pulling back here. We're coming up on 30 feet right now. You can see those swirl marks in the line is from the cable. Bottom of the pipe is the top left hand corner. It's kind of shifting as I pull back my camera. Not seeing too many bulges on the bottom of the pipe, any bulbs coming out to obstruct flow. Pulling back right now, you can see how it's just kind of rippling up top a little bit. They had mentioned that this line had been cabled out before. It seems like it's starting to affect the pipe a little bit. Keep pulling back here. We're coming up on 15 feet. So it seems to be that roots are definitely the main issue here. It's something, once again, you want to get maintained, or it could cause further issues in the future. Should be coming up on the inside of the house here pretty quick and up the clean out. Here we are, coming right up the clean out from the basement where we cabled through. Get you a picture of that real fast. And once again, this is Sam with Bulldog Rooter. Thank you very much.